All right, BC, another tussle involving two undefeated fighters. KO artist Gary Antuanne Russell opposing Kent Cruz in a bout scheduled for 10 rounds at what was supposed to be a 140-pound bout, but as Al Bernstein will get to, Cruz missed weight. And so Cruz will go home a little lighter in the pocket, but the 30-year-old is 16-0 with, yes, 3 draws. In fact, coming off another draw against Enrico Gogokia last November. That's 2 draws against that so far. He has had 3 in the last 5 bouts, but coming into this fight, he told us that he is looking to, well, steal the thunder from Gary Antuanne Russell. He told us he's going to shock the world. People are looking past him, and that he is going to wake them up for sure. And for Gary Antuanne Russell, surrounded by siblings, including his older brothers, Chief Second, the former featherweight champ Gary Russell Jr. And while you look at his record, it's 16-0 with 16 knockouts. He, along with unified 175-pound champ Artur Beterbiev and 147-pound contender Virgil Ortiz Jr., the only unbeaten fighters ranked by the ring who have scored KOs in all of their pro fights. And he says his knockout streak is a good thing. It's the object of the sport to continue to win. And while he said a knockout would be a notch on his belt, and he does plan to get it, he says it is not a weight on his shoulders.
Well, as Morrow alluded to, Kent Cruz did come in overweight and had another try to lose the weight. Couldn't do it. Now, we're going to find out in just a little bit whether that was simply a miscalculation on his part or an issue with training.
So we are set for our second consecutive fight between undefeated fighters, and with the official introductions here once again is Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Well, fans, from the theater here at the MGM National Harbor in Oxon Hill, Maryland, Premier Boxing Champions and Showtime present the co-main event of the evening in this battle of undefeated super lightweights in the ring. Introducing our judges, scoring from ringside, from Maryland, Brent Bovell. Also from Maryland, Eric Irizarry, and from California, Sharon Sands. Presenting a third man in the ring, our referee in charge of this bout, Bill Clancy. All right, fans, here we go. 10 rounds of boxing, super lightweights in the ring in our co-main event of the evening. Introducing to you first on my left, fighting out of the red corner. Wearing black trunks with white trim, he hails from St. Louis, Missouri. He weighed in at 142.5 pounds. He is undefeated with a record of 16 wins, no losses, 3 draws with 10 wins coming by way of knockout. Introducing the undefeated Kent Cruz. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner in this 10-round co-main event, wearing red trunks with black trim, fighting out of and proudly representing his home of Capitol Heights, Maryland. He weighed in at a trim and ready 138.5 pounds. This 2016 U.S. Olympian is undefeated with a perfect record of 16 wins, no losses, all 16 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is a southpaw knockout artist, the undefeated WBC number 3 ranked super lightweight in the world, introducing the undefeated Gary Antuanne Russell. Once again, a referee in charge, Bill Clancy.
All right, gentlemen, I've already given you instructions in the dressing room. I expect a good, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times, gentlemen. You must obey my commands. Now, both your trunks are perfect. I can see your belly button. All the punches above that line, please. Touch them up. Good luck and God bless.
Bill Clancy, referee with 32 years of experience. This is his 1,257th professional bout. And there is Gary Antuanne Russell. He has authored 7 first-round knockouts, a former Olympian for his native USA, for Kent Cruz. He is, of course, looking to shock the world in this, the biggest jump in class he has had thus far in his career. Someone's own might go just like Russell's sparring partner, Trayvon Marshall. We can tell you the good news that he did clear all the medical tests and will not be going to hospital, but for Marshall suffering his first loss via second-round TKO in our opener against Gabriel Maestre. For Gary Antuanne Russell, he wants to keep that KO streak going to 17.
You know, my favorite current country album by the great Dennis Blair is called Reset.
My time,
and that
my
is
time.
exactly
You go over
what
here.
Cruz wants to do here, is reset
Gary,
his career. And we were getting a reset immediately in this fight.
I should have called it earlier. I should have called that. That's my bad. My bad.
Y'all supposed to caught that.
Oh, a little bling thing happening here.
Everybody laughing.
That's happened to me in sparring stuff, but not in an actual fight. Interesting.
Some levity before getting back to hostilities.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Russell always a fast starter, a guy that likes to go in forward, pressing right away, a lot of volume. But Cruz knows that, and he's going to try to counterpunch, especially the southpaw Russell with the right hand.
How about this number? Russell has outlanded his opponents in punches tracked by show stats 187-65 in round one.
And here's
so buttresses your point.
Here's a shocking number for you, too. Already Cruz is 0 for 9 in the jab department in that last fight, the draw, the second draw against Gogo Kia.
Yeah.
He went 0 for 130 in the entire fight when it came to the jab.
Yeah, that was an interesting stat before.
Oh, but there's a sharp straight right hand by Cruz that caught Russell's attention.
And he also blames that draw to the fact that they're both, good. They were good boxers, and he waited a little bit too much, counterpunch, and he waited too much. But it seems that in this fight, he's not waiting at all. He's letting them hands go also.
You're holding. Quit holding. Box.
Good counter right hand again, and a left hook over the top by Cruz, and there's a left uppercut. Cruz was looking at the referee. His attention was distracted, and he goes down for the third time in his career.
7, 8. You want to fight? Come over here.
You pull his head down, it was interesting, right, guys?
I think it was a clash of heads, and that's what he was looking at.
Yeah.
And I think he was hurt by the clash of heads.
Yeah, he was bothered, but at the same time,
Defend yourself at all times. That's Victor Cruz.
Yeah.
Oh, vicious straight left. Split the guard of Cruz. Action heating up right away here in the opening round. An aggressive start by Cruz, and here comes Gary Antuanne Russell following the knockdown.
The weird thing is, I was just about to say it was a kind of a more tactical start. Not now, though.
Cruz again.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it.
Eighth first round of knockout. Gary Antuanne Russell, 17-0 with 17 KOs. Perfection.
Talk about placement of punches. I mean, how he did it. Did not overthrow. Placing the right punches. I mean, great first round. Great round for Russell.
This shit is a show business. Right. It's a show business. Right. It could have been a little cleaner. We perfectionists at this shit. We perfectionists at this shit. We gonna take this motherfucker. That's what's supposed to happen. But I need it to be cleaner than that. You feel me? Never happened. Hey, it's all good, man. We back in the kitchen. We back in the kitchen. One day.
Well, there's a reason, I guess, Russell has all the confidence in the world, and talking about some of the bigger names in the division, putting it on Kent Cruz tonight.
Oh, yeah. I mean, how he finished this fight, how he performed, and I mean, look at the advice that his older brother's giving him. I mean, just brilliant. We got to get back to the gym. Patience. I mean, we got to learn more. I mean,
it's interesting, and all coaches, a lot of them will tell you that's almost the best time to talk about those things.
Don't you keep me out of it. Thank you.
Yeah, let's go back and revisit before the first knockdown, and we're going to see if there was in fact a clash of heads. Whatever it is, Cruz was complaining about something. Well, not really dramatic. Oh, there it is a little bit, but not dramatic. And he paid the price for doing that, and Russell was able to get in big shots. The right hook to the body. I mean, Russell has one of the best right hooks of a lefty fighter that you're going to see in the sport of boxing. It's a terrific weapon. And Cruz had been knocked down by that punch against Gogokia when he fought him. So it's a potent weapon against him. And here's where Russell's coming in. And there's not really any
it was an
clash of
uppercut
heads.
they landed.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
complaining about a punch he got.
Yeah,
But
there
I
was
can
no
see
clash
Hazards of
heads.
the workplace.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then Russell went to work and really did a great job. And that's the thing about Russell. He's a really good finisher. And then we will see where he finished the fight. He was, after that moment, of course, he was energized. And the body work by Russell, you know, he lands, he is a very, very good body puncher. And that was a perfect example of it.
And older brother Gary Russell Jr. taking over for their late father, the patriarch, and doing a great job. And there, his brother Gary Antuanne Russell. Yeah, it's over. It's over. And he remains perfect. Now 17-0 with 17 consecutive knockouts. Let's make it official with Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Well, fans, we have the time of 2 minutes, 39 seconds. In round number one, our referee in charge, Bill Clancy, reaches the count of 10. He is the winner by way of knockout and still undefeated, Gary Antuanne Russell.